Never, 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 never forget about the healing power of nature. It's so important to take care of yourself. And one way to do it is taking walks in nature. Remember this beautiful, serene area and my dog, Buddy. I've posted about him and this area in other videos. So important, moms and dads, to remember nature and just taking walks in general, even if it's on a city street, is so good for you, health-wise. Nature especially is good for the mind. They've proven that there are changes to the brain when you're out in nature, and it can really get you out of a depressed mood. Don't think I don't have bad days. I did a whole video on that. I do have my bad days too, but I work as hard as I can and as hard as I encourage each one of you to get better, not bitter, and to not dwell on the sad days. We're all going to have them because we have that big open wound. One point I want to make today is that while we are trying and have tried to teach our children kindness and love, generosity, and all those wonderful qualities that we have, the alienating parent is teaching them to hate, to be stingy, to not be generous, to not be caring, and not be loving. They're going against all the great qualities and all the things that we're trying to teach them. I think right there, that's a red flag. When you see your child exhibiting behaviors that are very negative and they're not what you taught them, can only really come from one other place. Meaning, I'm going to assume they're not being, bullied in school or something like that. But if they're just basically influenced by you and the other parent, for the most part, and each side of your families, and they're coming back with hatred, unforgiveness, bitterness, it's coming from one place. It's coming from the place that the psychological abuse is coming from. Remember, our kids are victims of psychological abuse by another parent. That is really what parental alienation is. We use that term in a slang way as an umbrella to cover all these psychological behaviors. But remember, parental alienation is not in the DSM. It's not in the diagnostic manual. That's what the DSM is, the Diagnostic and Standards Manual. I may have the name wrong, but DSM is the psychological manual of diagnoses. And our kids are not going to be in there under parental alienation, but everything that's happening to them is going to be in there as psychological abuse. So remember, when you see those negative qualities in them of hatred, bitterness, unforgiveness, wanting to be mean, that's coming from the place where they're being psychologically abused by the other parent. So it's important. There's some things that we can't control, and there's some things that we can't change, and there are some things that can bring us happiness, like our pets. We have a thread going right now on the Parental Alienation Survival Coach Facebook page where we've asked people in our Fun June Challenge. Our Fun June Challenge was to come up with and show others pictures of things that make you happy. Okay, a lot of people have posted pictures of pets. Me too, I've done that. There's also whatever you do that makes you happy. I want you to encourage other people to do a similar activity for themselves. I also posted candle making. I haven't done that in a couple years, but that's one of the fun things I like to do, candle making. I also paint. I'm an artist. So I do a lot of art-related things that makes me feel centered and balanced and happy. But also I love walking in nature, and I'm really interested in hearing what other parents like to do as well. We got to keep working on ourselves, doing things that make us happy, keep loving our children, keeping our hearts open, keeping our doors open, regardless of how many years it's been. And remember, hatred, bitterness, unkindness, unforgiveness, that's coming from a place that's not healthy. When you see those things in your kid, you know there's something unhealthy going on. Okay, that's my tip for today, is keeping it simple. We're just talking about mean versus kind. Mean is going to be a red flag. When you see that, you know there's some unhealthy influence by the other parent. Okay? Stay strong, moms and dads. Hang in there, please. Don't give up. You're not alone. None of us are. Say bye, buddy.